Everyone expected Tampa to be here, right? But who expected Montreal to come all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals? Hey everyone, welcome to the Montreal Canadiens versus Tampa Bay Lightning 2021 Stanley Cup Finals playoff simulation. I mean, let's just start with Montreal. Cole Caulfield, Carey Price. Who ever thought that the Montreal Canadiens were going to go all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals when in Series 1 they were down 3-1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs, where everyone thought it was over. Then Carey Price's God mode activated, and they come back and reverse sweep the Toronto Maple Leafs to take that series in 7. Then they move on to the Winnipeg Jets, which would be a tough series. They catch a little break by Scheifele getting suspended, but still 4-game sweep no matter what. That's impressive. And then they move on to Vegas, where a lot of people, and including myself, had them. It their miracle run ends here, but they shut down Vegas and beat them in 6 games, holding their captain Mark Stone to 0 points. Their top line was basically ineffective against Montreal. And then here we are on to the Stanley Cup Finals. And honestly, for Montreal, shut down. If they score the first goal in any of these games, they have a chance. I can't count them out anymore. I counted them out every series. So we'll see what they can do in this series. But on the other side, they're facing the Tampa Bay Lightning, the biggest, the baddest team in the NHL right now. They're $20 million above cap. So these guys are just a star-studded lineup. Victor Hedman, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Steven Stamkos, Vasilevsky. The list goes on and on. But question is, can the Montreal Canadiens finally bring a Stanley Cup back to Canada for the first time since '93 when the Montreal Canadiens defeated the LA Kings? Let's get right into it. Game 1. Here we go. In Tampa Bay. Let's see. Let's do goals only. Whew, this is going to be a series, lads. This is going to be a series. Let's go. First period. And Montreal opens the scoring as it's Josh Anderson. Me and my buddy just make fun of this guy all the time, but Josh Anderson opens up the goal scoring in the first period on the power play as he gets one past Vasilevsky as the Montreal Canadiens outshoot the Tampa Bay Lightning 11-9. Second period, and there's Nikita Kucherov. The beast himself scores from the side on Carey Price, and then one of the defensemen, Ruta, gets a point blast past Carey Price as the Tampa Bay Lightning take a 2-1 lead into the third period. And Montreal, let's see what you got. Let's see. A 2-1 game. These are the ones you got to win. I mean, you saw what happened to the Islanders when Tampa Bay scored 8-0 power play. Tyler Toffoli gets a power play goal. Another power play. Can they answer back and get another one? And we're 2-2. 3 minutes left in the period. 2-1. And this one's going to overtime. This one is going to overtime. This is how I expect the series to go if Montreal is going to win. I don't expect them to be out shooting 37-25, but let's get into the overtime period here. Come on. Who's going to be the hero? And the Tampa Bay Lightning steal game 1 as Vasilevsky has a huge game as they take it 3-2 thanks to an overtime winner from the captain, Steven Stamkos. Let's go look at the 3 stars. Vasilevsky, yep, great game. Stamkos and Ruda. And we got game 2 underway in Tampa Bay. Let's see if Montreal can answer back or if Tampa Bay will take a 2-0 series lead. Montreal's got to go. You can't fall down here. Let's go. First period. Not a good period for Montreal. Braden Point continues his absolute dominance of scoring goals. I believe he had 9 in a row before he got shut out in Game 7 versus the Islanders. And then Tyler Johnson scores 2 goals, 1 on the power play. Kulak gets one late with 31 seconds left to try to bring this game back a little bit. But second period, Montreal is going to need a little bit more firepower here. There you go. You're making it a game, Montreal. Thomas Tatar gets one from the point on the power play. So Montreal has had an amazing power play this series. Let's get into the third period. Montreal down by 1 goal. Let's see if they can beat Vasilevsky, who's been an absolute tank. It's a power play where they've been the best. And there it is. Brendan Gallagher gets on the power play. So Montreal's power play is really killing it. Kokiemi, or Coco, as my friend calls him. He'll call him Coco. Scores, but Steven Stamkos, Captain Clutch, Steven Stamkos evens the game back up. And it looks like we maybe headed to another overtime here. 2-1. Corey Perry! Corey Perry scores with 47 seconds left to steal the game from the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Philip Deneau adds an empty netter. Oh, wow, I was expecting that one to go overtime, but 1-1 series now. Anyone series, let's go. And then we got the 3 stars here. Tyler Johnson, the 2 goals in the first. Gallagher, a goal and assist. And then Corey Perry, who should have been the first star, in my opinion, a goal and an assist. Game 3, we are in Montreal. Let's see if Montreal can lock it down here or if the Tampa Bay Lightning will just explode through for a huge game. You got to imagine they're due for one game where they score like 6. First period, and there it is. Montreal locks it down. 15 saves for Carey Price in the first period. Joel Armia scores. This is the typical Montreal Canadiens in the playoffs. They're getting outshot, but they score early, and Carey Price locks it down. Let's see if Carey Price can hold on in the second period. Tough second period for the Canadiens, but the Tampa Bay Lightning get a goal from Killorn and Nikita Kucherov, who has been a little bit quiet this series. Maybe he has a couple assists, but I haven't really noticed him too much. And now let's get right into the third period. So Montreal again is down by 1 goal. Make that 2 as Patty Maroon gets one by Carey Price from the top of the circle. We got 14 minutes left, and Montreal is getting heavily outshot here. They need a power play or something. Tampa Bay's just the best offense, good defense. The best defense, good offense, but Jonathan Drouin breaks through as I say that. 1 minute, can they get a late hero? And that's not going to happen. So Tampa Bay takes a 2-1 series lead over the Canadiens as Patty Maroon scores the game-winning goal. If we go take a look at the 3 stars, we got Victor Hedman had a big game, 2 assists, Joel Armia, and then Patty Maroon. Game 4. Can Tampa Bay take a stranglehold on the Montreal Canadiens? Let's see. I need some more goals. I want an 8-7 game, something cool like that. But with these 2 goalies, there's no way they're letting it in. Simulate the first period here. And there it is. Braden Point, the man, the myth, the legend. That's a very good chance of winning the Conn Smythe if Tampa does win the Stanley Cup this year. Second period. There it is. This is the Tampa Bay explosion offense. So Tyler Johnson, Ruda, and Killorn, depth scoring all the way around Montreal. They're out shooting the 2019. Carey Price had a bad game, but there you go. And a power play goal for Brendan Gallagher to make it a 3-goal deficit now. They need another one before the 10-minute mark. They're putting it on net. They just can't solve Vasilevsky here. 5 minutes, and it looks like the Tampa Bay Lightning have a 3-1 series lead as they are 1 game away from completing the back-to-back Stanley Cup championship and robbing Canada of a Stanley Cup. Come on, Montreal! You can't let Canada down like this. Vasilevsky, great game. Tyler Johnson, Alex Killorn. Tyler Johnson's been a beast for the Tampa Bay Lightning this series. All right, Montreal, listen, you got to do this for Canada. Down 3-1, just pretend like it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tampa Bay, star-studded roster. Let's see if they can just end it here in 5 games and win the Stanley Cup by a 4-1 series, or if the Montreal Canadiens can make it a little bit scrappy. They got a power play here. Let's not simulate this power play. Let's see. Okay, they can't get it done. All right, first period. The Tampa Bay Lightning, Nikita Kucherov, the big dog, scoring in the slot on Carey Price. That's not good. Second period. There you go. You answer back with 2 goals. Ben Sherratt and Corey Perry. Big game Perry. Let's go. Third period. Let's go. ×8 simulation here. Carey Price, you just got to hold on. Power play. And Nikita Kucherov, another goal from the exact same spot. As this one's a 2-2 game now. Shots are a little bit in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. But this one, is it going to overtime? Can Tampa Bay potentially win the Stanley Cup in overtime? Power play for the Montreal Canadiens, and they're unable to get it.
Overtime is set to get underway.
Overtime. The Montreal Canadiens have a power play. Game 5 here. Win or go home. Backdoor Gallagher, Josh Anderson to Gallagher. And the Montreal Canadiens hold on, and we're going to Game 6 as the Montreal Canadiens have brought this series to 3-2. And if they win Game 6, Game 7 is anyone's game. Brendan Gallagher with the GWG assistant from our boy, Josh Anderson. Look at this. Forecheck. Backdoor, the NHL 21 glitch. I love it. Game 6 in Montreal. I mean, if Montreal wins this, Game 7, anyone's game. You never know. Can Montreal bring this to a game 7 on home ice, or Tampa Bay and the superstar is going to lock it down. First period, and Tampa scores 2. Alex Killorn, Steven Stamkos. That is not a good hole to be in if you're Montreal, but you got to bounce back here. Second period, they get one from Drouin, but Stamkos again, captain clutch. He's been an absolute beast in this series. Gets another one. So Montreal down by 2 goals. Stanley Cup in the building. Can they come back, or will the Tampa Bay Lightning hold on to win another Stanley Cup? And they kill a power play. Power play here. Oh, Montreal, you can't. 7 minutes. 6, 5, 4. Power play. 3, 2, 1. And the Tampa Bay add 2 more goals late, as the Tampa Bay are the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions as they defeat the Montreal Canadiens 4-2 in Montreal. Great series. I mean, this is kind of expected. Tampa Bay is a tough team to beat, but wow, what a run by Montreal. Even to get to the Stanley Cup Finals, incredible. It's kind of reminiscent of the Ottawa Senators run, where they lost in Game 7 to the Pittsburgh Penguins in double overtime. As a Sens fan, that one still hurts me, still brings tears to my eyes this day. But the Tampa Bay Lightning are again the Stanley Cup champion. And the Conn Smythe, I think it's going to go to Steven Stamkos. If I'm to guess, he got a lot of big goals in this. There's the good old celebration. The boys are buzzing. It doesn't look like that in real life, but what a series. At least it wasn't a sweep. At least it wasn't a sweep. That's one thing you got to take as a Montreal fan. And Carey Price is a lot better in real life in this game. So, we'll see. Patty Maroon, Palat, Kulik. The Conn Smythe. Nikita Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points in 6 games. Plus 5. I can see that happening. I believe he has 27 points right now in the playoffs. But here's the big trophy. Steven Stamkos, don't drop it.
It's a giant trophy.
Go pick it up, Stammers. Who are we giving it to first? I'd give it to Vasilevsky. He had a great series.
Well, this is the perks of being one of the leaders here. You get to collect the
Really does look identical to Stamkos.
Yes, but I think the most important thing is these guys will be tied together forever. Their names will be on that trophy. They'll have reunions.
Question is, can they three-peat? Will they three-peat next year?
It'll be
but dibs are okay, Ray. Dibs are okay.
Sure,
there it is.
But it's not going to matter in 10 seconds.
Gives it to Patty Maroon.
Give you a sense of the emotion.
Oh, that's random.
Just babbling away there. It's
And
like
the Stanley
nobody's
Cup
really making any
champions in the
sense.
2021
It's like they
season
hung on to each other.
are the
They're looking
Tampa
at the trophy.
Bay
They can't wait for their
Lightning.
turn
Give it to
carry it over
Kucherov.
the ice.
I got goosebumps.
They're going Victor Hedman. Congratulations, Tampa. Back to back. And just to wrap it up, let's have a quick look at the stats. As Kucherov, 7 points, plus 5. I mean, makes sense. He was a beast. 0 face-off wins, so unreal from him. Steven Stamkos, 6 points, 6 games. Also had a great series. The Victor Hedman, 6 points in 6 games. Gallagher had a great series too, 5 points in 6 games. But I believe they're all on the power play as he was a -5. Brain Point, 5 points. Josh Anderson had a big series, 5 points. Foley, 5 points. Very well team scoring here. Scory Perry, 3 points. Let's go. Scory Perry, 2 goals, 1 apple. Who had the most hits? Who was the big boy out there? Hits. There we go. Joel Armia, big hits. And then giveaways, just for the fun of it. Eric Cernak, this guy was terrible for them. He was terrible. 9 giveaways, no takeaways. So that's going to do it, everyone. Thanks for watching. You know, if I'm going to give you my prediction for next year, Tampa Bay will not get the three-peat. It's Tim Stützle and the Ottawa Senators. That's what I'm talking about. Peace out.